Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. So I am streaming now. Okay, I don't even know if anyone's, like, even here watching. All I know is I am so mad right now. I am genuinely so fucking mad. You have no idea. This is like the third game in a row I've had to fight people to get a link to the fucking game so I could stream it. This is actually ridiculous. I didn't get a link until the beginning of the second fucking quarter. Are you insane? What the fuck is wrong with you? This is a prime time game, and you don't give the fucking streamer a link until the second quarter. I had to have some guy from the Houston team give me a link. Fucking Houston! They're not even in this game! See, I'm fucking livid right now. Because this is actually ridiculous. The team owners need to do a better fucking job of giving links, or they need to change how streaming works in this league. Because alright, this is fucking ridiculous. It is actually absurd. It's actually absurd that this is happening right now. It's not I died, no. These stupid ass team owners didn't even respond to me and never gave me a link. Some random guy from the Houston had to give me a link to the game because no one else fucking would. So yeah, stream started at the beginning of the second quarter. So yeah, I missed the entire first quarter because of this. So yeah, I'm fucking livid. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. I'm genuinely honest, I'm gonna have a very long talk with Cowboy Crab about all this, because this is actually absurd. That this is like the third time in the last like week or two that something like this has happened. It is actually ridiculous. Anywho, that was a touchdown. That might be the worst kick I think I've ever seen. And also, it somehow worked anyways. Nah, you know why I'm mad? It's because I've been in other leagues that have worse talent than LFG, that are smaller than LFG, that have better systems for streamers. Where the streamers can see all the threads for all the games, so you can just check there and then just, oh, look, there's the link, bang, I don't have to ask anyone for it. Ball says demoting me? Yeah, sure he is. Spoiler, I have sworn in literally every single game I have streamed before, so I find it very unlikely that he has an issue with it now. Even after I swore a couple times in the Legendary Bowl. Deep ball, incomplete. Yep. Okay. Let me double check. Interrupt and gimme. Alright. Alright, which... I don't know which quarterback's who. I think Interrupt is the quarterback for, Boston, so... That leaves... I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being so upset. I'm just... It's a bit ridiculous, you know? It feels like a lot of these players just don't even care about their games being streamed, so... Which, I don't know. Is it something with me? Do people just not want me streaming their games? Or is it a thing where just... This is happening with everyone? I don't know. Good first down conversion on that 3rd and 4. Got 15 seconds left in this first quarter. I mean, second quarter. First half. Boston is gonna try and tie up this ball game at 20. Assuming they can score here. They should be able to. Who's getting the ball? Cincinnati will be getting the ball, so New England should get this. To be intercepted instead by Cincinnati. And that's gonna be a turnover. They stop him. Interception from, was their name Guitar Hero? Ah, okay. What a name. But yeah, I got some plans for the playoffs. I mean, I have a brand new, well, a semi-new intermission song I'm gonna be using for playoffs. I was gonna show it off during this stream, but that ended up not happening. You'll probably figure out why. I'm just gonna be doing a Hail Mary here. I don't blame him. That's just kind of normal at the end of the first half. Alright, throwing it deep. Let's see who comes down with it. Nobody. Incomplete. Well, that's the end of your first half. Chat. I've been here for 1 quarter and I've seen like 2 or 3 challenges. What are they challenging for? What? Is there a streamer? Oh, I didn't even hear a sound effect there. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Can Cincinnati pull away, make this a 2-score lead? Gimmy's just gonna scramble, get a first down. Not very... They didn't really have any QB spies there. Manages to delay some time, manages to run some clock off and get a good several yards out of that. Stream is on finally? Yeah. No thanks to the team owners who didn't respond a single time. I literally had to get the link from a guy playing for Houston. He's not even playing in this game. Yet he got the link for this game and I didn't. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain how absurd that is. Exactly, that's what I was saying. Ridiculous. People are like, yo, you're too mad. I'm like, dude, this is like the 5th time this has happened in the last month. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous. This never happened in any other league I've been in, because all those other leagues, streamers could just see the game thread, so you could just instantly click the link there. Even Backstretch Battles does that. Yet LFG, the biggest football fusion league out there, doesn't do that. And it has a completely inferior method of having streamers join games. Just kind of ridiculous. That should have been intercepted. I think the Boston player jumped over it. I thought he was about to get back up and go into the end zone. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about it now. I have brought it up like 3 times now, but whatever. I guess I'll just say it's ridiculous that by the time I joined, like no one sat there and went, hey, wait, this is a primetime game. Why don't we have a streamer yet? Like, that wasn't weird to anyone? Buying all kinds of time in the pocket, gonna just throw into the middle and get nothing. Lob, touchdown. Said, why was there no streamer? Yeah, it's because I was supposed to stream and no one sent me the link. I messaged both team owners, by the way, both franchise owners. I messaged both of them, and neither of them responded. So, one of them, legitimately, I kid you not, has been playing College Football 25 for the past, like, 2 hours. So, I guess I should start frickin' messaging players as well, because franchise owners just don't respond anymore, apparently. Shit, CFG was the first league I started streaming for. And they also had the system where streamers could just see game threads. Does RSD know he's streaming? I did know. Can they challenge a PAT? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't care. That's a catch. That's a touchdown. Yep. What a catch. What a throw. That was a really good throw right there. Straight money. To LY Chicago. What a name. Why is his avatar naked? Oh, Cincinnati apparently has a point added. Okay. How do you even cheat on an extra point? I mean, how do you cheat? You can't, I mean, can you angle with an extra point? Is that a thing you can do? I don't know. Ten players on the field? Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, normally I'm still used to other league. I never really pay attention to the number of players on the field, so I don't really notice that. It's always been as long as it's within like one player of each other, like if it's 9 to 10 or 9 to 9 or 9 to 8, as long as it's around that range, it's fine. I didn't realize it had to be exact, because that's just how all other leagues work, and I never paid attention. Oh yeah, you want to know? I DM'd the franchise owners 2 hours before game time. Here, I'll even check. I messaged, let's see, Great Mira, who is the franchise owner for the Boston, at 7:34 p.m. 2 hours before the beginning of the game. I then messaged him at 8:25 saying, yo. Messaged him at 9:26 saying, dude. I even messaged the guy who is the owner of Cincinnati at 8:03 p.m. I'm streaming your LFG game against Boston tonight. I received 0 response from either person. None. Zip. None. Nada. Anywho, Cincinnati's going for on 4th and 5. This would be a big stop for Boston if they manage to get it. They are not going to be able to get it. So Cincinnati's going to turnover on downs. Not turnover on downs. What am I talking about? Sorry. My mind is in like 3 different places at the same time, so it's hard to frickin' talk. Sometimes my brain just goes a million miles an hour, and I just kind of forget how to speak English properly. Jimmy's throwing right side. Incomplete. That seemed to be pretty good throw. Receiver just came forward too much. I'll be honest, this is like nowhere near the worst I've been through, so make a ticket. Can I make a ticket for that? Can I make a ticket for that? I have never made a ticket for any of that. But like if I can, I will, because this is like the 3rd time this has happened, so if that's a thing I can do, I will. Another first down scramble for Gimme, and getting a lot more yards out of that. 28-yard gain. Alright, well then I guess I'll do that. You need coach to make a ticket. I'm not a coach. They put in the middle. Why would you put this in the middle? Like the top? How is that a touchdown? I wasn't even paying attention because I figured it'd be tackled short. But apparently that was a touchdown. That was ridiculous. How no one tackled him on that play is hilarious. Was that a Roman Reigns shirt? I swear I saw the Roman Reigns logo on the shirt. Extra point. Bounces off the top of the cross of the upright is no good. Can someone make a ticket for you? Alright. Can someone make a ticket for me? Please and thank you. Also, the reason the scorebug is at the top left and not the top middle or bottom middle is because it's based on the old Fox one from like the early to mid 2010s. And that one was in the top left, so that's why I did it that way. Alright, let's see. Can H-Rupt respond? They're down by, what, 2-3 scores now? So they gotta come up with a response now. I feel like showboating... I feel like showboating at this point isn't a good idea when you're down by, what, 14 points? Like, that's a bit... Okay. Man tried showboating as though he's up by 30. Meanwhile, he's actually down by 14. Like, you're literally costing your own team time. And yardage. You could have gotten more yardage out of that play if you had just continued running forward. I mean, cornered in the right side. He's gonna have to throw it. Gonna throw it short to number 7. Gonna dive forward and only get 4 yards out of that play. Yeah. You bet he's hearing an earful from the coaches. He's on the sideline as coach like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why would you do that? Have better respect for your fellow player. Imagine they take off their headset and throw it at them. The coach, I mean. Well, it's 3rd and 5. Gonna throw it middle. That's gonna be a touchdown. Yep, I saw that coming the moment I saw the guy he was throwing to. Number 88. That was a great eyes from Atrup there. Chicago again. I'm pretty sure it's back-to-back touchdowns to Chicago for Boston. And that's gonna make this a 1-score game. More than likely, they're going to be going for the 4th and 25. So, I imagine that's what they're going to be doing. Alright. 4th and 25. I will say, out of all of the games I've streamed, despite the issues I have with LFG, there's a reason that LFG is like the only league I stream anymore. It's because LFG is still like the best league I stream for. You know, they have genuinely like good logos. Also, that was slightly overthrown incomplete. Speed turnover on downs. But they have good logos. The players tend to be really good. Very competitive games. The leadership's pretty good. Biggest league out there, you know. So, as much as I complain about LFG, I have had leagues that I've seen teams get actually screwed over in other leagues before, so. And I've been yelled at, too, in other leagues simply for just doing my job, so. This is nowhere near the worst of it. That was a very long play, all for nothing. Up, throwing it short. That's going to be a touchdown. Well, that didn't take very long for Cincinnati to respond. So now, Boston's right back to being down by 2 scores. Once again to Guitar Hero. I've seen his name a bunch today. Guitar Hero in Chicago. Very interesting player names, but I will not... I'm not one to complain. I mean, criticize. Judge. I don't know. Whatever. Ow. Oh shit, is WWE on right now? Mother... I've been wanting to get into WWE some more recently, and frickin'... Of course. I forgot that... I keep forgetting that WWE is a thing until after the show is over, until I'm in the middle of something. I'm like, oh shit, wait, that's on right now. Imagine Nico loses. Who's Nico? I don't know who... No, I've heard that name before, I just don't know which team they're on. Correct, I'm gonna correct myself real quick there. Gonna throw it right side, that might be good. That is be good, caught by number 14. Massive gain there for Boston. That's gonna put them in scoring range right here. Up, right side, caught! Touchdown! That was pretty much as perfect of a throw as you could possibly have there. That was literally just barely catchable for Boston. And with that, we're right back to having a one-score lead for Cincinnati. It'll at least be a matter of if Boston can get the 4th and 25 at some point. I imagine it's just going to keep going back and forth. Either Cincinnati continues to stop them, or Boston eventually gets one and ties the game. He's being cornered. Swatted away, incomplete. Yeah. Well, that's gonna be turnover on downs right there. So we're right back to this. Cincinnati once again back to being in scoring range. He's gonna throw it right side. Caught. Touchdown. Literally first play for them. Honestly, I'm surprised they're not trying to waste clock. Because, I mean, the more time they waste, the less opportunities Boston would have for 4th and 25s. I mean, you're just kind of scoring so quickly. Sure, it's good for you, but also it's like, you know, if the other team gets that 4th and 25, then you're just giving them more chances to get it. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Nico's that QB that lost because of Upson. I don't know who they are either. I'm not great with names. You should know that by now. I'm not great with names. Legitimately, there are very few players I know in LFG, simply just because I just have a hard time remembering remembering names. It's a 2-yard scramble, by the way. What's happening? Honestly, I'm surprised there's no ticket yet for the thingy. Royal Jance, thank you for following. Throwing it short, number 7. He's gonna get the first down. A little bit more. There they go. Cincinnati's wasting some time there. Took their sweet time getting that tackle. That's what I was referring to earlier. Wow, I was surprised they weren't wasting time. Middle. Caught! What a touchdown! I think that's Chicago once again. Is that Chicago once again? It is Chicago once again. He's been torching it up in the middle of the field today. That was a very close one. Extra points up and good. Apparently I forgot to give Cincinnati their extra point from earlier. So it's 40-47. We're going to be right back here with a 4th and 25. What do you mean no? Okay. Don't have to Emmett. Yeah, I was about to say, were they... I had seen this happen once before in a different league, where a team just got straight denied at 4th and 25 for bullshit reasons. I also have to be like, yo, if this happens again... They didn't set it to 4th. They didn't set it to 4th. Guys, you didn't set it to 4th. Guys, you didn't set it to 4th. Well, I guess I'll just do a turnover on downs if it's not caught. Ah, number 7 could have had that. Well. Yeah, there they go. Dang, number 7, if he had caught that off the tip. I don't know if you can catch it when it gets tipped like that. I have never seen it happen. But I know you can catch. I don't know if there's like different types of tips in this game. For all I know, like the ball being tipped downwards different than it being tipped upwards. I have no clue. Well, 2nd and 15. If Boston can get a stop here. Good swat. Good swat from number, who is that? Number 10. Good swat from him. This will be 3rd and 15. If you're Cincinnati and you're in this position, just take the field goal. Catch it. Okay, you can't catch if it's tipped down, but you can if it's tipped up. Okay, got it. Well, that's going to be a good first down for Cincinnati. Boston's going to have to start thinking about calling their timeouts. They are not calling their timeouts. They are not calling their timeouts. Interesting decision. Hey, see, if I was Boston, I would have called a timeout there, so you would have that, and then the 1 minute warning as like a makeshift, like, extra timeout. Instead, they let the clock run down even further, which I don't agree with. That didn't seem like very good clock management. I forgot to switch that. That didn't seem like very good clock management to me. He's gonna get sacked here. Oh my god, I have no clue he got out of that. He somehow turned that into a 1-yard gain. I have no clue how he managed to do that, but that is insane. Can you stop talking about people's underwear? That's actually kind of, like, no. Can you, like, stop? Well, Boston needs a miracle at this point. Perhaps an interception or something would really help him here. Or a big sack. Either one of those would work wonders for them. They're gonna get the sack right there. Second timeout called by Boston. At this point, they're hoping for a big stop here. 3rd and goal at the 25. Cincinnati essentially has to pull off a 4th and 25 here. So I imagine it would force them to get the I don't know, something. Quarterback's just running backwards. Boston is calling milk. I could see that. That is going to be swatted up. You have to swat it down again. They did not. What? What? Okay, they're giving him some extra time. I am confused. What happened, though? He was in the end zone. Why was that not a touchdown? Yeah, I was about to say, Boston should have their timeout back in that case. Alright, throwing short, and that's gonna be timeout. Yeah, there they go. I guess they, instead of... Oh, okay, I don't think you can give back timeouts with commands, so I guess they just had to just do that. Well, 4th and goal, if you're Boston, you need the stop here, but even once you get the stop here, you're gonna need a big play in order to get, you know, to have a chance in this game. Anyway, 24 seconds left. That's gonna be a touchdown. Well, at this point, Boston just has to do two Hail Marys back-to-back. You know, keep up. Boston's quarterback is H-Rupt. Cincinnati's quarterback is Gimme. Extra point will be up and good. 54-40. Boston has, what, 20 seconds left? Yeah, 20 seconds left to try and tie up this ball game. Is that going to happen? Probably not, but who knows? Alright, well, Boston essentially has to just start throwing it for the end zone here. What? Oh, I guess I see what they were trying. They were trying to do a screen pass so they could just go on the left side and then go out of bounds, but that seemed a bit odd to me. Maybe trying to get a few extra yards. You just have to throw it. You have to throw it here. That's overthrown. Wait, no, maybe. Interception. That's gonna be game. That's gonna be game right there. That's your ball game. Pretty unfortunate ending for Boston. Throwing it to Guitar Hero. Again, Guitar Hero. That's like... His name has been popping up constantly today. But just like that, Cincinnati's gonna pull away with the victory. Alright. Let's just see if this is just gonna add more, like, score. Well, to add further insult to injury, Cincinnati scores again. So that's gonna make this game look a lot uglier than it actually was. Well. Extra points up and good. 61-40 is your final score. So, yep, was that game worthy of prime time? Not my decision. Alright, okay, were you guys all, like, being serious about the whole, tickets thing? Because I would genuinely like to make a ticket about this, because the fact that I didn't get a link until the second quarter from a guy who wasn't even playing in the game is ridiculous. Especially since A-Tripped sent the link to him, but not to me. Oh, make a ticket about the fact that despite the fact that I messaged both team owners literally 2 hours before game time, neither of them responded to me with the game link once the game started. That's what I'm referring to. Anywho, here, I'll play the song I was referring to for playoffs. For playoffs, I'm thinking I'm gonna use this song for the intermission. It's a variation of the other one, but it's actually technically older, but I just feel like it just kind of has a ring to it. Doesn't even sign with. Then why'd he send the link to them? Whatever. Anyone else streaming? I can raid someone if someone else is streaming. You're probably not still streaming, but I will see. They are streaming. Right, well I will raid them. Alright, there we go. Wait, that's not them. Oh, I missed a letter. Hold up. Nope, wait, that's the wrong guy. It's go CJ. Forgot the C. Okay, that should be correct now. Yeah, that's correct now. Alright. I just had the wrong link before. I mean, wrong name. Alright. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. Next up is playoffs, so we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. See ya.